Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that misses. And the home opener is underway. That one ripped, but foul. Strider deals.
Ball. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Strider, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Profar giving chase. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right, and that's in the dirt. Allen tosses across to first. Judge out on the play. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound in this one, Luis Gil.
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And that is out of play. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And misses inside.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the 1st. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
The designated hitter. First down. Ozuna.
First offering, and it just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Nope, that's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Matt Olson down. Fought off foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 4th.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Jr.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Ozuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. upstairs.
Ball, that's up.
Outside
Ball.
low. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for the
Bellinger up to hit.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
Riley on the run. He's there. He's got it. One down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting six,
2 down,
the
bases
center
empty.
fielder, number 12,
So the batter now
Trent
will be Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
Second inning here, no score. That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And it's back here in Truist Park, home of the Braves. It's 2017. These fans didn't experience a whole postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Volpe right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
Batting 6.
Here comes Austin Riley. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Sean Murphy. He was late there. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
No,
that just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out there to center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Makes the grab after a long run. That is the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Harris racing after it. Makes the catch, one down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's in there. Strike one. Wells off of first with 2 away. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
No throw, and they can't get the out.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Strider checks the runner, and he's back in there. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's back there. Gone. And they take the lead. It's 3-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a
That's
ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And welcome back to the ballpark. Profar climbs in on that left side. Heel back to work.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one. You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On the ground, right side. Rice steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
No
one.
balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, the designated
2 outs,
hitter,
bases empty.
touchdown.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one inside.
That's a ball.
1-2 to count. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the 4th.
Leading off
And here
for the
comes
Yankees,
Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger, 29 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick. And the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
2-2.
That one in the dirt. It's 2-2. Albies on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Paul Goldschmidt will climb
Up next
in.
for the Yankees,
Fly to
the
left his
designated
first
hitter,
time.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Harris has a beat on it. Out number 2. 2 down, base is
next for the
empty.
Yankees,
Now here's
the center
Trent
fielder,
Grisham.
Trent
Struck out swinging his
Grisham.
first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Matt Olson. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olson.
No, that missed.
Center field. Grisham settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And that one off the outside edge.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
The second
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. He popped out his first time. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
makes the catch for the out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. That one just misses.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Albies makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Murphy in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Yeah.
The Yankees up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Out towards right center field. Grisham sprinting for this one. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. Here's Profar now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Profar is out. Inning over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. Strider back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Right, 2. 0-2.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. Bellinger checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around, according to Clyde Washington.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Yankees up by 3. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So Paul Goldschmidt now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Up and in,
ball.
and it's 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. It's 6-1. 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Number 19, Darius Vine.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one missed. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Michael Harris II digs in now.
Harris.
And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Towards first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Ozuna.
Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that just misses. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Just off the inside edge. Left field. Bellinger sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Austin Wells.
Number 28, Austin Wells.
Hammer, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now Murphy has some trouble with it. Wells stands at second with no outs. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Harris racing after it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Scott Efros comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 1.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies.
That one blasted deep to right. Judge going back on it. And that one's gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. And the batter now, Austin Riley. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Efros, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Murphy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Wells down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. He's already homered in this game.
Ben Rice.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That's a hit. And now two aboard.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there.
Goes to second. Safe there.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Paul Goldschmidt now. Foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Acuna sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. Safe. Not in time to get him. And it's first and third with two away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. Sliced hard but foul. Rice, the runner at third. Judge on at first with two down. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Coming home. The throw to second is offline. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike. Harris puts it away, and that is that. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen.
A shortstop, Nick Allen.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe whips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swings through that one for strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bellinger hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Vines back to work. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first. Pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe goes to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And base hit. Throws to second.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Rice at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
2 outs. Harris ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That one drilled left field. That's a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Rips one to right. Judge makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's Acuna now.
Right fielder,
0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Acuna Jr.
In the air, right side. Judge cutting across. Oh, nice lunging grab. The Braves down to their last out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He swings and fouls one off. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Foul ball there. Efros is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Let's do this. Heal with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
8.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. This the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. Way to dependent is punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. City to city to finish it. The Wellington.